America. Now, you guys all know of the American Indians. Some of you may have heard that there's been scientific evidence out there that links American Indians to Asians, saying they have a lot of things in common when it comes to their genetic.
There's been links to the Hebrews. There's been links to the Asians, to the Egyptians, to the Africans, to the Vikings.
Now what's important here is there's been a lot of talk about pre-Columbian Chinese.
Why does DAHBOO always sound sad, like he's gonna cry? Why does he always sound so depressed? Why does it always sound like his life's about to end, like in 1 minute, or like, he's acting, people. He's an actor. He is a script reader. He doesn't even know what he's going to say until he's making the video. Like Dice and Jones and Ike. These people are actors and read scripts. DAHBOO doesn't know what he's going to do day in and day out. There are people above him who have a script about what videos they want to put out to distract the public. He's just a reader, and he gets paid to have a persona. It's all fake, it's all a joke. It's all persona. It's the same thing with Jason A. David, what's his name? Dave J or whatever. It's the same thing with, it might be the same thing with that Australian guy, Jungle Surfer. I actually like Jungle Surfer, but it could be the same thing for him. It's, you know, I don't know who's really a truther on YouTube. But everyone has their persona to match with certain personalities in the public. It just goes back to Bernays propaganda and all that stuff. DAHBOO is a persona. It's the same thing about it. It's all, if you look at the big picture, every part of society has to have a persona to match certain people. DAHBOO has a persona for certain people in the population who go to YouTube for information, just exactly as Oprah Winfrey is a persona. The nightly news people like Walter Cronkite and Peter Jennings, Dan Rather. These people aren't being real. You got to understand. They are playing a part in your life. You need to start seeing things that way. DAHBOO is playing a persona. The serious, under threat guy who's going deep, who's going to his base, to his headquarters, and he's exposing information. It's all persona. It's such a joke. Look at his profile pic for his channel. Dark, shadowy, yellow lighting. There's shadowing on his face. There's something in front of his face. Very serious and stern.
Travel to North America. And though they're not going to talk about it in the history books and teach it in the schools, what they have discovered again and again is evidence that indeed the Chinese were here. And what's crazy about this is not only have they discovered artifacts.
The Chinese have been here. He's showing you a knife. He's saying the Chinese are here. He's getting you to subconsciously think about China coming and fighting a war here in America, which might happen, but it might not happen. Maybe the whole thing about China being at war with us is just a part of the psyop to get the people distracted. It's Joel Skousen. Joel Skousen fills a certain persona. He's the Mormon guy. He's here to distract all the Mormons, to deceive all the Mormons. Why? Whenever DAHBOO comes up with videos, think, how does this go along with the mainstream script? How does this go along with the conspiracy script? the controlled conspiracy people. You got to think about that first. Why is he posting this video? He's not doing it to enlighten anybody. It's part of a script. Every video he does has to be a part of the mainline conspiracy script.
It's like the one you see right here that was discovered in a small stream in Georgia. But they've also discovered
What's going on in Georgia right now?
Pictograms.
Pictograms. Okay, now is he going to give you his interpretation of the pictograms?
Etched into the stone in many different places, and not just one place, not just two places, but many different places. You can see right here what they stand for, and they state that they have discovered these pictograms, 84 of them, at ancient Chinese sites at places like New Mexico, California, Oklahoma, Utah, Arizona.
Think about how this goes along with the script, because he needs you to believe that China is our enemy. He could be showing you a video about how there's ancient Indian stuff that has Hebrew, that has Norse, that has ancient Arabic, that has ancient Egyptian, that has ancient Germanic. But he's choosing to talk about China. He wants you to think, he wants you subconsciously to think, oh, the Chinese were here before, oh, they're going to come again.
Nevada. Many of them being examined by experts, and they're saying yes, it checks out to be writing.
Why would we care about experts? If you believe in conspiracies, you know that the worst people to trust are experts.
From thousands of years ago, here in Chinese script. Now, he also, the guy, this Mr. Ruskamp, that has a lot of knowledge in this, says that he discovered on the rocks in Albuquerque.
See the phrase he used, the words? He has a lot of knowledge. Well, so what? He could be wrong. I mean, knowledge is just knowledge. A lot of knowledge is believing facts that just come down from your teacher that aren't true.
That they appear to have an ancient script that was used by the Chinese after the end of the Shang dynasty. And you can see right here on this map several of the places in which they've been found. This is a very interesting one.
Oh, man.
It's got my attention right here. One outside of Albuquerque.
This guy's lame.
I'm going to look further into this, but these are the things he came across to ancient writings. I mean, this goes right along with all the rest of the stuff. But this being the latest in showing evidence and proof here that there was more to the history here of this country than what they're teaching.
Okay, this is just proof that there's more to the history of what they're teaching. Okay, this is proof that there's more to the history. Everybody knows that there's more to history. I mean, the Mormons believed that there was an ancient Hebrew society that lived here that were Christians. I mean, there's all kinds of different civilizations that lived in America. Everybody knows that. Why is DAHBOO bringing this up? How is DAHBOO a script follower? He's following the script.
That's for sure. And these sites, but this being the latest in showing evidence and proof here that there was more to the history here of this country than what they're teaching.
There's more to the history of DAHBOO7 and Alex Jones than what we're told. There's more to the history of DAHBOO and Alex Jones than what you're told. You don't know that DAHBOO7 is here to distract you and deceive you and to keep you from knowing the truth about NASA, CERN, all of the shootings that have been staged and faked and have been done by actors and have been perpetrated by liars in the media and the news and the government. DAHBOO's not going to tell you the simple things. He's not going to tell you that mercury fillings in your mouth are poisoning you. He's not going to tell you about the dangers of cell towers. Is he going to tell you about chemtrails? I don't know. Maybe he's already done a video on chemtrails. He's not going to talk about the political Zionists. He's not going to talk about the Vatican. It's too dangerous. He's not going to do it.
For sure. And these sites hold a lot of information here. Interesting to check a couple of them out, but I'm going to leave a link so you guys can read into this. If I get any more info on it, I'll keep you guys posted. And if I come across any of this, I'll be sure to get some footage.
See, this is how you know he's following a script. What he just showed in this video is irrelevant. It's not relevant to anything. But it's relevant to your subconscious to follow the script about China. Ooh, be aware of the Chinese. They're going to nuke us. See, DAHBOO doesn't understand that there really are no nations when it comes to our wars. There really are no borders. There's just people at the top in this world who aren't bound by borders and who they start the wars and they just control all of the military and all the world. They just get one military to fight, but it's all the same military. If China attacks America, it's really just America. It's really just the people up top that control the world just making one country bomb another country. It's all the people. It's the people up top controlled by Satan.
And share it with you guys. This has been DAHBOO7.
Now, why does he say his name? I mean, we know his name. Why does he start his video saying, "This is DAHBOO7"? It's a trance kind of thing. It's to get it in your mind. It's to kind of mesmerize you. I mean, it's kind of pointless, but why would you say your name? I mean, when I'm done with my video, I'm not going to say, this is B24. This is run. This is da. You know, it's like, okay, I'm done with my video. Bye. You know. It's like Zachary Hubbard. You know, hey there, truth seekers. Zach here. Okay, we know you're Zach. Why are you saying your name? Well, it's to program you. It's to mesmerize you. People are sick, man. You gotta wake up. Wake up.